Pastor Taylor here, coming to you from Christ in Pewaukee, with campuses also in Wauwatosa and in Erin. When it comes to sacrificing for the people we love, oftentimes when we start and think about our sacrifice, we do it to put a smile on their face. And then there's that satisfaction, or that hoped-for satisfaction, when we see that smile. But then again, if that sacrifice is not appreciated or noticed, sacrificing sometimes gets tiring. In fact, we sometimes might even lose the focus on why we're sacrificing for this person in the first place. God's people in the Old Testament had an easy time losing focus on why they were sacrificing. It had gotten to a point that they thought that through their sacrificing, they were putting a smile on God's face. But God had to lovingly remind them that it's not the focus of your sacrificing. The focus of your sacrificing is blood, your sin. That was the focus that God wanted them to have. He wanted them to see that they were separated from Him because of their sin. And it took a sacrifice of blood to get that relationship restored. And so it is, these shadows, these offerings, these sacrifices were shadows of another sacrifice to come. And as you look at the sacrifice of Jesus, what do you see? I hope and pray you see the sacrifice done once for all for you. It's the sacrifice of His blood that atones for and covers over your sin. So if you think of your sin lightly, look at the sacrifice of the Son of God and think again. That was not done to put our sacrifices are not done then to put a smile on God's face, for Jesus has done that already with His sacrifice. And it's His sacrifice in turn that puts a smile on our face. But more than that, it reminds us that we are forgiven of all of our sins. And out of love for that sacrifice, we in turn sacrifice with a smile on our face, with gratitude in our heart back to God. We live lives of sacrifice, not to put a smile on God's face, but because He put a smile on ours. A lesson from Hebrews chapter 10, beginning at verse 1. The law is only a shadow of the good things that are coming, not the realities themselves. For this reason, it can never, by the same sacrifices repeatedly, endlessly, year after year, make perfect those who draw near to worship. Otherwise, would they not have stopped being offered? For the worshipers would have been cleansed once for all and would no longer have felt guilty for their sins. But those sacrifices are an annual reminder of sins. It is impossible for the blood of bulls and goats to take away sins. Therefore, when Christ came into the world, He said, "Sacrifice and offering you did not desire, but a body you prepared for me. With burnt offerings and sin offerings you were not pleased. Then I said, Here I am. It is written about me in the scroll, I have come to do your will, my God." First He said, "Sacrifices and offerings, burnt offerings and sin offerings you did not desire, nor were you pleased with them, though they were offered in accordance with the law." Then He said, "Here am I have come to do your will." He sets aside the first to establish the second. And by that will we have been made holy through the sacrifice of the body of Jesus Christ once for all. The word of our God.